Good afternoon, everyone. I am Jatin Jangar, and today I am going to explain the topic audiophile formats MIDI and WAV. What is audiophile format? An audiophile format is a file format for storing digital audio data on a computer system. This data can be stored uncompressed or compressed to reduce the file size. It can be a raw bit stream, but it is usually a container format or an audio data format with defined storage layer. History of audiophile format. In the early 19th century, it was all but impossible to imagine what great changes were in store for the world of audio. Although the first successful recording device was developed in 1855, it wasn't until Thomas Edison phonographs and Emily Brennier's gramophone that the phonograph started to come into its own. Radio. It's hard to imagine a world without radio, but the technology has only been around since the 1920s. The theoretical basic of the propagation of electromagnetic waves was described in 1873 by James Clerk Maxwell in his paper to the Royal Society, A Dynamic Theory of the Electromagnetic Field, which followed his work between 1861 and 1865. 8-track, invented in the early 1960s by William Powell Lear and heavily marketed and used in the 70s, the 8-track was the premier portable audio format for almost 15 years. The 8-track was designed around a single reel with two ends of the plastic recording tape joined with a piece of conducting foil tape to make it a continuous loop. The cassette tape. The cassettes, as we know, it didn't come into an average home until the late 1970s. However, magnetic tape recording got its start in music studio around 1950s. Musicians could record in longer sessions and seamless splice editing allowed artists and producers to select and combine the best cuts into polished songs. The allure of magnetic tape as the recording medium blossomed. Compact disc. A compact disc or a CD is an optical disc used for storing digital data. It was originally invented for digital audio and is also used as a data storage device. A CD-ROM. CD-ROM reading devices are frequently included as a component in personal computers. In general, audio CDs are distinct from CD-ROMs, and CD players intended for listening to audio cannot make sense of the data on CD-ROM, though personal computers can generally play audio CDs. Digital audio tapes (DAT). Introduced in 1987 for the studio market, digital audio tapes in quickly became popular in professional recording industry circles, although DATs never fully caught in the customer market because of high cost of DAT players and enhanced digital storage capabilities. Another factor helped keep deities from catching on with consumers. A tax was added to each tape sold, unmarked to compensate music companies for songs that would be pirated. Most deity users today use computer graded deity tape to circumvent the tax. Minidisc is a disk-based data storage device for storing any kind of data, usually audio. The technology was announced by Sony in 1991 and introduced in January 12, 1992. MD Data, a version of storing computer data, was announced by Sony in 1993, but it never gained significant ground. So today, MDs are used primarily for audio storage. The audio discs can be pre-mastered or recordable. MP3s. Invented in 1989 by Erlangen, Germany, MP3 has quickly come to symbolize the paradigm shift in the way Many people access their music. The home computer revolution, along with the internet, has allowed millions of net connected music fans to take advantage of the latest audio medium. AAC. AAC is the new audio compression technology, advanced audio coding. This new standard, developed by Dolby, the Fraunhofer Institute, and others, may become the major ingredient in 21st century digital music distribution. The AAC codec was formally introduced to the world at the Consumer Electronics Show 2001, along with dozens of new digital audio players able to play AAC files. Types of audio file formats. There are three major groups of audio file formats: uncompressed audio formats such as WAV, AIFF, AU, or raw headerless PCM; formats with lossless compression such as FLAC, Monkeys Audio, file extension APE, Wavpack, file extension WV, TTA, ATRAC Advanced Lossless, Apple Lossless, file extension M4A, MPEG-4 SLS, MPEG-4 ALS, Windows Media Audio Lossless, WMA Lossless, and Shorten SHN. Formats with lossy compression, such as MP3, Vovis, Moosepack, AAC, ATRAC, and Windows Media Audio Lossy (WMA Lossy). Audiophile formats with their extensions. .mid stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface. .wav stands for Waveform Extension. .aif stands for Audio Interchange Format. .mp2 and .mp3 stands for MPEG-1 Layer 2 or MPEG-1 Layer 3. .ra, .ram, .rpm stands for Real Audio. Advantages and disadvantages of audio file formats. .mid advantages: wide supported in many browsers with no needs for a plugin. They can have very good sound quality, but this can vary somewhat with the quality of the sound card. Very small size for lengthy selections. Disadvantages: the files are instrumental only. These files can be recorded. They must be synthesized on computer with special hardware and software. .wav advantages: very smooth sound quality, widely supported in many browsers with no need for a plugin. You can record your own .wav file from a CD, tape, microphone, etc. Disadvantages: the file size is very large, severely limiting the length of the sound clips that you can use on your own web pages. Thank you. If any questions are there, you can ask in the comment box. Thanks.